2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Yeah, you're going to get fierce from Finau every day. Good luck in this rivalry. I think you're going to need it. Oh, that is bombed. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Okay.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
It's okay. Come here. Mommy's at work. Get out of the way, please.
That's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. He's currently tied for 8th. The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Now, this one looks to be heading down the runway. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got about 140, I'd say.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. A wonderful shot, a chance for birdie here at the second.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
What are you eating?
Currently a couple under for the event.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? The third hole at TPC Summerlin has been converted from a par 5 down to a 4, Rich, which makes this second shot much tougher.
Second shot across the ravine to a green that's surrounded by bunkers. Should you find the green in 2, 2 putts from there will be just fine, but watch out. Big numbers abound should you start missing this green out to the right.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And here we are with the third shot. How close was that to going down? Straight out of the top drawer.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Currently 2 under for the event. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. That's not what they hoped for, I'm definite about that. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, time's that by 10. This is nasty.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
You come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
Ooh, that almost went down. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Okay, let's head to the next. And now over to Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
He's currently tied for 12th.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right.
And if they didn't have their rival Tony Finau's attention before, they certainly do now. What an approach shot.
You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. And that will take him to 2 under. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Fair effort. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a staking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Chosen the pitching range here. They get a little ground draw here. That was a beauty.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
And this putt to move into a tie for first place. Ooh, nice line. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. And he's down there.
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron. That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. That is absolutely brilliant.
Phenomenal shot. Kick in birdie. Well done.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, that's going to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Going with the 5-wood.
Yeah.
A little off the target with that one.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Looking really good, this one. How did that miss? Putting now for a bogey. He's currently in a share of top spot. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
From the sand, are they able to get up and down? Didn't that? Ah, what a shot from the bunker. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Tied at the top, Rich, with the back nine here left today.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
From about 100 yards, is currently tied for the lead. Going with the pitching wedge here. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Yeah, well played. A chance to move to 5 under par.
Looking for another birdie here.
That was a gallant attempt. Just a short putt remaining here. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green.
What are you doing?
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. From around 120 yards here, just one stroke back in this tournament. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green.
Yeah, I'm gonna get down.
Hello and welcome back to the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. We resume play at the 11th hole. Let's get out there. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Wow, what a shot. A chance to move into first place here. That's frustrating. And this one is for his par. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in.
Golden opportunity to take the lead gone by the wayside there, Luke.
The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Well, that's a handy shot. Second shot here on the 12th.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order, but after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
9 feet to the cup.
Better than most.
Wonderful shot, and that will take him to 5 under. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you're giving yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. 1 win is good, but 2 wins would be great.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Sitting at 5 under for the day. Currently in the lead. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is what they have left for birdie here. Yep, tracking well.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And now over to Tony Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. And choosing the 8-iron here.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle.
That doggle hunt. Nicely done.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Ooh. 4 feet to the cup. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done.
And with just a slim lead with 4 holes to go, do they have what it takes to get the job done?
Leading by a couple after that hole.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. That was a thing of beauty. You got all of that one. The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one that players can reach into.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy. And there's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with along this green.
Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity. Ooh, right by the hole. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. That's tracking. Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. And that will take him to 8 under. Still in the lead now after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 measuring just under 200 yards from the tips. The green shapes hard right to left towards that water hazard. Make sure you're clever at shaping your ball or don't take on any hole location that's tucked in near to the water. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Just didn't drop. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Good shot there, Beamer. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
And it's all come down to this. Make this putt.
Well, at the start of the week, there are a lot of people lining up wanting the win here in Vegas. But this is the player who's come up trumps. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
Well, Henny, when they came into this rivalry, we weren't sure if they were going to be good enough to win the battle. They not only won that, they won the war.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.